Good morning. Hope everyone's doing well. Let me get on my chat on my phone. I was uploading a video to show y'all my headscarf. It can be used as a mask. Okay, let me get out all this crap. I can't find my live stream. Let me turn my notifications down. Okay, can y'all still hear? See who's in here. Jamie, Lisa, Angel, Alex, Tremaine. How are y'all doing? Kimberly, Jean, Southern Mom, Faithful One. Is everybody having a good morning? Hey, Mel, Cheryl. Still patting Joshy with no audio since last week. Oh, my goodness. Good morning, my moon pie, CC. I know, Tremaine, I'm obsessed with moon pies. Southern Mom, I was writing in the wrong chat. Oh, my goodness. I was on the wrong live stream yesterday looking at the chat because my phone has been acting up. I'll be watching something and it'll just totally go to something else. And the video's not even done. It's crazy. Karen, good morning and good afternoon to others. Yeah, I forget everybody's not on my time. Wheatsy, good morning. How are you? Well, guys, I am quite pissed off. Like, I am so pissed off. My heart is beating out of my chest, and I'm going to try to remain calm. I'm grumpy anyways because my leg's hurting. Here we have Carla over there, just totally has been stealing my live streaming time. And I know people can stream whenever they want, but I don't do that to people. You know, I've had my channel a lot longer than hers. I try to do something positive here, but I've noticed for the last week, she kept creeping up, totally on my time, doing her stupid ass drama. It's disrespectful to me. I wouldn't do someone that way. I don't do people that way. Just like Saturday, Will live streams. I did a live stream, but I made sure I did it before his, and I ended it before his went live because that would be selfish of me. He only gets to stream on Saturdays. We share viewers. You know, it's disrespectful. And she can make 5 damn videos about it because she loves the drama. Face lights up about it. I don't care. She can scratch her ass and get glad. But I'm saying something about it because I think it's disrespectful. Jesus. It's not cool. It's not cool. Very Mary. It's someone named Carla. I'm not even going to say her channel because I'm not promoting her channel. You know, it's kind of hurts my feelings a little bit because I try to be respectful and like, you know, she could stream whenever she wants. Don't get me wrong. But like, I was like the first channel she found on YouTube. I had been streaming for a while. I was already monetized. And, you know, she starts live streaming and then, I don't know, she just took my damn time slot, man. We share subscribers and I'm pissed off about it. It may sound childish, but I am pissed off about it. And I don't get pissed off much. But let's be honest. She don't do nothing but stir trouble up in this community. And I don't really like that either. Them playing victim. Fuck that. That's what I got to say about that. It's rude, man. I'm pissed off, man. I am fucking pissed off. Because, like, I am respectful to everybody. I'll get over it. It's kind of petty in a way, but not really. When I try to do something good here and promote, I can't even talk. I'm so fucking mad. Oh God. Oh my God. I am so mad. I'm crying because, like, I tried to do something good here. You know what she does? It's nothing but drama. When you come on panel, because it brings views. That's all it's about. To me, it's not about that. I'd rather just have a few in my chat that's good people like I got. But it's all about the drama and being in the spotlight. Everything that girl said about Carla on Heidi's channel yesterday was the truth. Now, she was talking about Carla's chat. I don't know nothing about that or what happened in the chat, but I'm just saying the way she was describing Carla and the drama is the truth because I sat back and watched it too for months. And it pisses me off to see someone just adding to this chaos. I'm sure I'll get drugged for 2 freaking weeks over this. I've been mad. I've been pissed off over her doing this for a while. And, I don't say much on here. Because a lot of it, it is childish. It is stupid. But damn, man. It's so freaking disrespectful, Carla. Damn. I can't freaking stand it no longer. You need to go back and watch your videos, girl. When you're on camera and you're up there talking about drama, and it's not particularly your drama, but your face is lit up, loving it. Loving it. I mean, fuck's sakes. Thank you, Jean. I don't like getting upset and acting a fool. But damn, man, you can only let something build up so long before you got to say something. Prick. No, Tremaine, don't hate nobody. No, I don't want nobody to hate. No, I'm just saying, from my point of view, as someone that tries to show respect to everybody, that's very disrespectful or coming in just we share subscribers. She knows me. I try to be respectful to her. You don't see me up going live real early in the morning when she used to go live and stuff. I mean, it's just disrespectful. We all know what her response be. Well, I can go live when I want to. That is true. But you're supposed to respect others. It just goes to show what that girl said about you on Heidi's channel yesterday is true. You don't care about nobody but yourself. It's me, 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 me. And attention. And then playing the victim. I did make a comment about you the other day. It wasn't directly at you. But I did say this. A lot of people bring a lot of crap on themselves by getting involved in drama. Me even speaking my mind today, I'll probably have some comments. What the hell ever. But I'm just saying, she brings a lot of shit on herself. She knows how it goes. And then it's, oh, poor beautiful me. You're a sheep, lady. You go where the freaking crowd goes. You actually need to grow up a little bit at your age on YouTube acting like that. All of us. I'm not age shaming. I'm just saying. My grandmother and my mother don't get on a public platform and act like that. They'd be ashamed of me probably for doing it this morning. But I tell you what, if you're not going to respect me, I will not respect you. I don't really anyways at this point. I know you sent me some stuff through the mail. I didn't ask you to. And I appreciated that. But just because someone sends me something or super chats me, hey, don't mean I'm going to let them disrespect me or go along with their stupidity. You need to learn how to think for yourself. You always got to have backup on panel when you speak your mind. See, I don't. You're a menace to this community. And I will leave this video up, lady. You are. You have created a lot of chaos in this community. You caused a lot of arguments between people defending you and going back and forth. And you don't do nothing but flip-flop after they defend you. You're a joke. I used to think you was a good person, but you're not. You like attention, any attention you can get, good or bad. Log off and get professional help. I think a lot of us should. Yeah, Mary, I am hurt. It's disrespectful. And I'm just going to be honest. I don't like seeing what she does in this community. She stirs up a lot of crap all the time and adds to it. I don't like that. I love a lot of different people in this community. A lot of people that, on both sides, as they call it. People that watch Laura, people that don't watch Laura. I don't like it when I see someone just adding to it and stirring to it. I will not go along with that. Oh, gosh, I just don't even know what to freaking say. I know one thing. It feels better to say that. My heart quit beating fast. Lisa, you had a panic attack? Yeah, YouTube's not worth it, you know. But you know what? This is a public platform. People's going to be mean and stuff. But we're a small community. Let's respect each other and stuff. I get people's not on the same time schedule and you just got to live stream when you can. That is not what she's doing. Look, when I started doing the Evelyn Boswell case, I started getting more people in the chat. She slowly crept up her time. You know what I'm saying? And then this morning, it slowly kept doing it. It still was live streaming when I would go live and I'd think, damn, you know, the drama's still going on that long. You know, we share the same subscribers. Then this morning I get up and see she has a live stream scheduled at 10:30. I blew my freaking top. Mark even knew I was mad this morning when he left. I was like, that is so disrespectful. Here I'm trying to do something positive on my channel. I know we talk about true crime, but we try to advocate for the victims and, you know, just have a positive experience here. And she wants to do her drama and be the center of attention over on her channel. She wants to have all the viewers over there watching her negative shit. I think it's disrespectful as hell because when you first started your channel, I sent some of my subscribers over there. Then when you started doing drama, you got even more subscribers from, all over the freaking place. It's just disrespectful to me, Carla. You need to learn how to respect people. It's always me, me, me. People said this to me. People said that. Docs, docs, docs. If I hear docs come out of your mouth one more time, I'm going to freaking throw up. You don't know the freaking meaning of the word docs. Jesus Christ. Love you too, Lovable Rogue. You remember when I used to call you Lovable Rouge all the time? I gotta say something funny because I'm just so over that lady. After today, I'll never speak of her again. I'll never click on one of her videos ever again. I'm done with that shit. That pot stirring shit. I don't like seeing people just stirring up trouble. Loving it. Sitting back, loving it. Do something positive. Put something positive out into the universe. Hey, Turquoise Kitten. Thank you. It's really about all I got to say about it. I shouldn't have gave her any time, but I just couldn't help it. I was just so freaking mad. I thought I was going to freaking explode. Oh, well, I got the right to express my opinion, too. I'll say this. If I got on YouTube and acted like she did, my husband would raise hell on me. Raise mortal hell on me, and he should. Thank you, Debbie. Appreciate it. Hey, sometimes, guys, you got to say stuff. I let stuff build up till I get really so mad. I can't stand it. Like this morning, and that's not good, probably, because my heart was beating out of my chest when I came on here. I had my topics all wrote down and everything this morning. We can still do them now. And then I saw that shit on YouTube, and I was like, you know what? I've had enough of that disrespectful shit. I'm going to say something. Whatever. If she don't like it, she can scratch her ass and get glad. I don't give a damn what her damn response is. It'll give her some content for tonight. I don't want to see you in my comment section either, Carla. You're not blocked, but I don't want to see you in my damn comment section because I won't read it. I'll glance and I'll delete it. So don't waste your time. Don't message me. Don't do anything. I do not have any respect for you, the way you act on YouTube and start trouble between people and then play the victim. And you love it. It's disturbing. You love it. I'm sick of most of the chats too. I did listen to Diane and Wendy's last night, but I was just so tired. I can't even remember what was said. I don't get into, a lot of those discussions when they're talking about CPS and someone's children because it's, I feel like that's none of my business to comment on it. That's just my view on it. Whether I like that person or not, it's just, it's none of my business. It's their children. It's their life. I understand people's going to comment on stuff when you put it out. But, just for me, I don't like to do that. So I came across, let's get off of that, y'all, because like I'm not gonna waste my breath on that lady because this is what she loves. She's loving it. I'm telling you, it's disturbing. Anyways, the Turpin kids, I ran across an article about them and what they're doing 2 years later after escaping the House of Horrors. Shook, you don't even want to know that channel. Lisa, no, don't say her channel. Race it. No, I'm not promoting her effing channel. Hell no. I don't ever want it mentioned in my chat again. I'm not scolding you. I'm just saying, no. I got new people that subscribe to my channel all the time, and they don't need to go to that channel. It's not, I mean, they can if they want, but I'm not going to promote it to them. Because I'm telling you, it's nothing but negativity. Okay, let me get to, I had it pulled up on my phone before someone made my blood pressure skyrocket. I'm not going to let this ruin my day because, y'all, I started off my day. I was like, I'm going to do a video for the funny farm, and I'm going to film every time I go over there and put it into one big video. So I got this morning's filmed, you know, me walking over, letting the animals out, doing what I do in the mornings. And, you know, then I'm going to go back and do some things and film that. I'm not going to tell y'all what it is. You'll have to watch the video. But anyways, and I have another video idea if the Dollar Tree is open. I want to decorate Annabelle's shed like she's at a luau. All these Hawaiian decorations and stuff. I was talking with Mark about it. We can get her some little palm tree lights and flamingo lights. But I don't know if the Dollar Tree's open. Hey, Crystal, Light Feather. Okay, back to the, this is ruined my live stream this morning. Stupid asses. Okay. Okay, it says, for years, I'm going to read this article, so I'll try to get unmad a little bit, y'all, about the Turpin kids. For years, the 13 Turpin siblings were kept prisoner in their California home by their parents, David and Louise Turpin. The siblings, who ranged in age from 2 to 29 at the time of their 2018 rescue, lived off of bologna and peanut butter sandwiches while their parents ate takeout. They weren't allowed to exercise, were forbidden to socialize with each other, and when they were caught trying to take food, they were chained to their filthy beds. Oh my gosh. But in the early morning hours of January 14th, 2018, two of the Turpin siblings decided to escape their Paris house. I think that's how you pronounce that, Paris. One went first, and 2 minutes later, the other followed. One got lost and returned to the house, but the other called 911, bringing the police and ultimately freedom. Now, more than 2 years later, with their parents imprisoned after pleading guilty in 2019 to multiple felony counts, including torture and false imprisonment, the Turpin siblings have new lives and are looking forward to their futures. They're all happy, Riverside County Deputy District Attorney Kevin Beecham tells People magazine in this week's issue. They are moving on with their lives. One sibling has graduated from college, and several go to school and have jobs. Some of them are living independently, living in their own apartment, and have jobs and are going to school. Some volunteer in the community. They go to church, says Beecham. The 6 youngest siblings have been adopted and are adjusting well. That's good. The younger ones didn't have as many years of abuse and neglect, so they are able to rebound a little better, he says. Other siblings, he says, are in group homes. They're receiving really good help, he says, with therapy, counseling, and a lot of psychological assistance. They're in a better place than they were before, he says. Okay, and he says all 13 siblings see each other regularly. I can't say that word. Regularly. I can't say it. I can't say it, guys. On a regular basis, I can say that. They still meet with each other, all 13 of them. So they'll meet somewhere kind of discreet, he says. Some of the siblings have even changed their names. It would be difficult for them to carry that name, that label of being a victim forever, he says. Oh, I agree, I bet. I'd want to change my name too. But Beecham, who worked closely with the siblings and saw them twice a month when he was preparing a case against their parents, says the siblings still live with the memories of their abuse. Oh, I'm sure they have PTSD. They still can't look at a peanut butter or bologna sandwich, he says. Or peanut butter or bologna. They didn't say sandwich. Peanut butter or bologna. I made the mistake of mentioning peanut butter during one of our meet and greets, and one of the girls almost threw up. Well, I bet that really messed their bowels up, eating all that peanut butter. Think about that. Just peanut butter and bologna. And when they're at the grocery store, they can't look at peanut butter. They can't even go down the aisle where there's peanut butter. That's sad. I'm glad they're trying, rebuilding their lives and moving on. They seem to be doing really good. And I'm glad the 6 youngest siblings were adopted. It said some of them were in group homes. I'm wondering if that's because they can't live, by themselves for some reason, or some kind of mental disability. Couldn't take care of themselves, I bet. Probably from the torture and abuse. It's done something to them. It's so sad that, unfortunately, there's probably kids in the same situation right now, somewhere in America, somewhere in this world. When I read things like that, that's what I think about. I'm like, it's probably happening to someone else right now. Some other kids being tortured. I don't understand how parents do that. I don't know how anyone can harm a child, whether it's their child or not. And speaking of that, there was a really sad story in the news this morning. Let me find, I had it wrote down. But a little baby was shot in the chest. He was born on February 25th, and this happened on April 4th on Saturday. He is brain dead right now, and he is on a ventilator. And the mom's boyfriend shot the baby in the chest. He also shot his own mother and his own sister. I had his age wrote down, and this happened in Texas, San Antonio. The infant's mother, Daisy Dela Cruz, she witnessed the shooting. And this is what Daisy said. Now, this is not the baby's father. I think they got together when she was 4 months pregnant, it said. But he was at work at a ramen noodle factory. And he called her and said that he was stressed out. And she went and picked him up from work. And after a few hours of being home, he was acting kind of weird. He didn't want to hold the baby or feed the baby. And she said he was standing in front of the mirror looking at himself, got a gun out, turned around, and she said, "You're not going to shoot my baby." And before she could do anything, he had fired a shot. And she looked, and the baby was on the floor, blue in the face. And then he shot his mom and his sister. They're going to make it though. They're going to recover. But the doctors say that the baby is brain dead, and of course he was arrested, and I don't even think he has a bond. But she said that he was acting strange. I'm wondering if he was on some type of drugs or something. Hey, the Queen C, what's up? Hey, Emily. Yeah, I said he was stressed out at work that day. That's crazy. It's like something snapped in his head or something. Because from what I was reading, he was pretty accepting of the baby. Did y'all hear about that story out of Louisiana where a guy kidnapped a girl from her apartment? He left her little four-year-old son behind in the apartment. He put her in the trunk of her car and fled. She somehow got out of the trunk, and he saw her. She had like a road rash on her knees and stuff. But when she got out of the trunk, he saw her and stopped the car and chased her down and shot her in the head. And they found her little boy at home in the apartment in the bed crying, traumatized because he had heard his mom screaming and stuff when she was abducted. The world has went crazy. Everybody's went crazy. But there's always, crazy stories in the news of crimes. In Massachusetts, they're looking for a lady who actually got mad at a Walmart cashier because there was a limit on how much Lysol spray you could buy. So you know what she does? She sprays the cashier in the eyes with Lysol spray, finishes her purchase, gets in an Uber, and leaves. And they got like a surveillance picture of her at Walmart when she was in the store. But they're looking for her. They don't know who she is. It's a wonder if she didn't blind that cashier. That's like a maybe malicious wounding charge. Some kind of assault charge. I hear my rooster going crazy. Only at Walmart. Yeah, it happened in Massachusetts. And then there was, listen to this story. Two kids shot in a motel room. The 1-year-old got a hold of a gun in the motel room, fired the gun. The 1-year-old got shot, and the sibling. Good morning, Will. Thank you. Love to everyone. Oh, love you, Will. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thanks so much. Is that where you live, Chrissy? Chrissy, is that man leaving you alone? Has he stopped coming in your room? I know you just told us about it yesterday, but I was wondering if he had been back in there. For those of you that don't know, Chrissy in the chat, she's got a lot of health problems, so she lives at a facility, and one of the male patients has been coming and trying to climb in the bed with her, and she has told the nurses, to make him stop, and they're just like, he's harmless. Hey, that's violating her rights. That really upsets me. It really does. That bothers me. Morgan, that's what I was just asking her. Yeah, that really bothers me. I was actually talking about it with Mark this morning before he left for work. I was like, that really bothers me. I mean, I was like, how would they like it if that was their mother or sister or wife? Y'all, the other day when I was on YouTube, I came across the craziest story. It was a news clip of this older man visiting his wife in a nursing home. Now, his wife has Alzheimer's, so she doesn't remember who she is sometimes or even where she's at. But he was going into her room and having sexual intercourse with her when he was visiting, and he got busted doing it. Yeah, I thought that was sick. They had been married for years. It showed pictures, black and white pictures when they first got married and stuff. But for him to do that to his wife and her not in her right mind, I thought that was disgusting. I don't care how long he was married to her. That is disgusting. Yeah, Will, how are you feeling? Faithful one, did you have a good birthday? Look, I told a story to another friend about this dirty old man. Turns out he was another friend's uncle. He went a little bit funny in his old age, turns into a dirty old joke. Y'all seen these little new emojis on YouTube? Like they're cool. It's like got hand sanitizer and stuff. Yeah, Will, give us an update. How are you feeling? We have 3 cases of coronavirus here now. Yeah. And guys, if you don't have masks to go out in public, you can't find any in the stores. Check out my video I uploaded this morning. It's like this headscarf, but the way it's made, you can pull it over your head and pull it up over your mouth and stuff like you're a bank robber. It would work. And it's kind of like a thin fabric, so you can breathe real good through it. I have a couple different styles of those, but I couldn't find them. I let my dogs wear them sometimes. The bandana looking one. Okay, so tell me why these neighbors who are stupid are letting their kids at night play together. I have no idea. My son doesn't want to be around any kids. He's like, because kids spread a lot of germs, Mom. I'm like, I know. My son went to with my mom yesterday evening, and he was already messaging me early this morning. I'm coming back, Mom. But then if I let my son around little dirty balls right now, I know. Lots of videos on YouTube to make them. I know, Emily. I've saw a lot of those videos. Mel, nobody hates you today. What are you talking about? Will says he's doing better. It's not a fast recovery. Voice is back, but strength isn't all there yet. Okay. Oh, well, I'm glad you're feeling a lot better. We was all really worried. I was really worried, but I didn't want to say it on YouTube because I thought you looked really, really bad in that one video. You shouldn't have been live streaming. You should have been in bed. I mean, you could tell you had lost a lot of weight. I think you said you lost 15 pounds. I could tell, and you were like really, really pale. You was pale as a ghost. I think Mary O, she comes into the chat. She had coronavirus too, but I think she's made a full recovery and is back home with her kids now, which is great. Didn't Miss Murder have coronavirus too? I thought I heard that or saw that somewhere one day. I meant to ask her. Yeah, Mel, don't play games, like Will said. You know we love you. Sorry if I'm in and out today. It's insane here. Haven't even got my morning medication because my unit manager is covering nurse since my nurse got called out. Oh, sorry. Sorry, Chrissy. Hopefully they get your medicine soon. You need to file some complaints against these people. The next time that man comes in there, you need to file a complaint or go ahead and file one anyways. But every time he comes in there, file a complaint. Happy birthday to your dad, the Queen C. It was Faithful One's birthday yesterday. I've still got to watch Mel's video she made. I still not got to watch it. I forgot. Wonder how Shay did it. I've been put on a 3-month lockdown from my health services due to my underlying conditions. Oh no, Lovable Rogue. Hope your dad has a good birthday, Queen C. Can you get to see him? I hope so. My mom's like, I thought about fixing Easter dinner. I was like, Mom, you can't have no gathering. Don't you watch the news? I mean, she just don't think about things like that. She's like, oh, that's right. Goodness gracious. John Prince, one of my favorite singer-songwriters, died yesterday. He sang the song Dear Abby. Well, y'all, two more of the Kennedys are dead. What is going on with this Kennedy curse? That family has really bad luck. How many of them has been killed or had accidents and died? And this is Robert Kennedy's granddaughter and her son. They said that her and her son were in a canoe somewhere Chesapeake Bay. They'd gotten the canoe to go after a ball that had went into the water. But somehow they went under. The canoe went under. Anyways, they found her body, but they haven't found Gideon's body, her son's. That is crazy. I was trying to picture in my head when I was reading that how that would have happened unless the water was swift, I'm thinking. It's if they went in after a ball and then the canoe went under. It doesn't sound right. Let me see if I can find the article real quick. I think my live stream may cut off. I've reached my live streaming time with StreamYards this month. I'll have to use Streamlabs or something till like the 20th. It like resets. When I saw that about Robert Kennedy's granddaughter, I was like, someone has put I believe people can be cursed. I believe in stuff like that. There's things in this world that just can't be explained. See, they won't turn it off. You can't do another one. I ran out Saturday myself. Yeah, they should give more than 20 hours. See, hey, Verbal. Okay, okay, is her name Maeve? Maeve Kennedy Townsend McCain? Robert F. Kennedy's granddaughter. Spotty has been found 4 days after she went missing in a canoe accident. The search for the body of Maeve's young son, Gideon, will resume tomorrow. Okay, so her body was recovered at 5:31 p.m. on Monday, 2.5 miles away from her mother's waterfront property in Shadyside, Maryland. The Maryland Natural Resource Police said in a press release. She was found in about 25 feet of water. Maeve 40 and Gideon 8 went missing on Thursday, April 2nd at the Shadyside property of Maeve's husband, David McKean. David told the outlet that the mother-son pair had popped into a canoe in order to retrieve a ball that had fallen into the water. They just got farther out than they could handle and couldn't get back in, David told the outlet. Authorities said at the time, their boat, which was retrieved Thursday with no sign of either Maeve or Gideon, appeared to have been overtaken by the strong winds that day. I mean, that sounds fishy to me. That sounds really fishy. Why would she take her son out in a canoe to get a ball when it was that windy? That doesn't make sense to me. I mean, she could have made a poor choice. I don't know. That sounds fishy. Okay. Maryland Governor Larry Hogan confirmed the disappearance of Maeve and Gideon during a press briefing on the novel coronavirus on Friday afternoon, saying that an intensive search had been underway since late Thursday. The preliminary investigation revealed that the pair may have been paddling the canoe from a residence out into the bay to retrieve a ball and were unable to paddle back to shore. On Friday, David wrote an emotional Facebook post. It is clear that Maeve and Gideon have passed away. In a heartfelt tribute to each, the mourning father said that Gideon was a deeply compassionate boy, incredibly social, athletic, and courageous. What a tragedy. He calls Maeve his everything, adding, "She was one of my best friends and my soulmate. I'm terrified by the idea that this will fade over time," wrote David. You could hear Maeve's laugh a block away, and she laughed a lot. She was magical, with endless energy that would put towards inventing games for our children, taking on another project at work or in our community, and spending time with our friends. Okay, so they have two more children together, Gabriella, 7, and Toby, 2.5. Okay, Maeve is the daughter of Kathleen Kennedy Townsend, who was Maryland's lieutenant governor from 1995 to 2003. She is one of slain Senator Robert F. Kennedy's granddaughters and a great niece of former President John F. Kennedy. You think it was a poor choice, Emily? I don't know. It sounds a little suspicious. What was the one that just the really good looking one? Was it Robert? Is his name Robert Kennedy Jr., the one that crashed in the plane with his fiance or his wife? I can't remember. Allegedly, Marilyn Monroe had an affair with both of those Kennedy brothers, the president and Robert Kennedy. Marilyn allegedly had a red diary. Her friend was with her when she bought it on the streets in New York. Marilyn had journaled in there, the rumor is, about her affair with the Kennedy brothers, all the threats they made towards her. But anyways, when Marilyn died, the journal disappeared. Allegedly, it went to the coroner's office and it disappeared from the coroner's office. It's weird. John F. Kennedy Jr. Thank you, Morgan. I thought it was, but I've been pissed off this morning, so my mind's not thinking right. I can't hardly remember anything. I've been fearing I may get Alzheimer's when I get older, dementia, because my memory has gotten really bad. I used to be one of those people I could remember anything. Now I can't even remember who I say hi to in chat. It's weird. But my PTSD and stuff causes a lot of that too, with messing with my memory. It was John F. Kennedy Jr. and his wife and sister-in-law died in that crash. Man, he was so good looking too. He was a good looking man. He was a kind of a down to earth person too. Was he flying the plane or did he have a pilot? I've been caught in some really bad waters on Lake Michigan. You're not joking there, Emily. Yeah, we know someone's kid they were kayaking with. It's a teenager from my area, and his dad lives down in, I think it's Nashville. And they went kayaking together when he went to visit, and the water got rough, and the little boy got swept away in his kayak and he drowned. Yeah, it's really sad. He was flying and wasn't properly certified for the conditions. They say if you have fibromyalgia, that can do it, or dare I say menopause. Probably is menopause. It's got something to do with it, I bet. I don't feel like I'm in menopause. I'm 40. Maybe pre. Karen says, "Oh, he was beautiful. Yeah, he was flying the plane. Yeah." I heard that President Kennedy actually had a lot of health problems that the public didn't know about. It seems like when I was watching a documentary, it was saying something about he was in a lot of pain all the time. So he had some kind of arthritis or something really bad wrong with him. I think that someone killed Marilyn Monroe because of the Kennedy affair. She was going to expose all of that. Marilyn was talking about doing a press conference, reading from her red journal I was telling y'all about just a few minutes ago, and exposing everything. She threatened it because Marilyn was hurt. She really thought that Robert Kennedy was going to leave his wife for her. She had an affair with both of them, allegedly, the president and his brother. I'll have to go back and watch that documentary. It's here on YouTube. The Death of Marilyn Monroe. I love Marilyn Monroe. She was such an unhappy person on the inside, though. But she was so beautiful. Here on YouTube, I saw like a part of a rehearsal that she was doing for a movie that she was going to film, but she didn't get to film it because she passed away. I saw a morgue photo of her, and she didn't even look like the same person. Her face looked like it was bruised. She was gorgeous. President Kennedy had a severe back injury and always wore a brace. Yeah, I watched a documentary, and it was talking about like he was always in a lot of pain. And it seems like it said he had trouble walking, but he didn't want to show any of that in public. He didn't want the public to know. It seems like it said maybe he was sick as a kid, kind of. I have to go back and watch that again. It's been a long time. Did you see that picture, Light Feather? Her face looked bruised. Now, when she died, the person that always did her hair and makeup fixed her up. That's who they called to fix her up. And I think her ex-husband paid, what's his name, Joe DiMaggio, paid for her funeral. He probably really loved Marilyn. But Marilyn couldn't really be in a relationship because Marilyn didn't love herself. He took a lot of meds to deal with the pain. Yeah, verbal. That's what I was watching in that documentary. What is that scratching? I heard something scratching. It's been so long since I watched that documentary. I watched so many documentaries. Cece, I just got to notice you're live on YouTube. Is it true? Yeah. Yeah, like Saturday, when you was like, I just got a notification you're live. How are you in my chat? I had been off my live stream for quite a few minutes because I had scrambled me some eggs and made toast and sat down to eat it and typed in your chat. So YouTube's weird. I know those people I'm subscribed to, it does the same thing. After they've been live 30 or 40 minutes, it'll notify me. It's crazy. It was just funny because on my live that morning, I was like, well, I got to get off here because Will's going to go live. And I always watch that on Saturdays. I'm about to make some breakfast soon. Me too. I've still not cracked my enormous egg that was laid at the funny farm. So the guy I'm in competition with over the chickens, well, he doesn't know we're in competition, but I'm in competition with him. He was like, that is the biggest egg I've ever seen in my life. It almost weighs a quarter pound. Almost. Yes, I weighed it on some scales. What's this say? I got a notification. GMA cameraman dies from coronavirus. Good morning, America. Is that what that means? GMA? I'm about to make some brunch, like Feather says. Crack it on a live, the Quincy. Hey, I thought about hatching it. Yes. Hey, I watched a video here on YouTube where this guy bought quail eggs from a store. I think it was in the UK because they had an accent. But anyways, he had an incubator, took them home, and hatched those quail eggs. It took I think just one of them hatched, to be honest. But anyways, he ended up taking it to a sanctuary after it hatched. He just wanted to see if it could be done, and it worked. Will says, what's time's breakfast? Yeah, I'm going to go scramble me some eggs and make toast after I end this live stream. Some egg and cheese breakfast burritos and some sausage patties. Oh, that sounds good. Hey, I watched a video on how to make homemade tortillas. I'm probably not pronouncing that right, but y'all know what I mean. Tortillas. And it is really simple. I'm going to start making my own because I make tacos a lot for Mark. He loves for me to make tacos and he likes the hard shells, but I don't. So we buy a box of the mix, but I'm going to start making my own tortillas. I've seen people put make them and tortillas and then to put eggs and sausage and cheese and roll it up like a taco. I didn't know how easy they were to make until I watched a video. Gene, I'm having reheated pizza. I can't hardly stand to eat pizza unless it's like ham and pineapple. I'll eat a supreme pizza from Pizza Hut. I just do not like pepperoni pizza. Maybe it's because I worked at a pizza place so long. I worked at a video store and we also made pizzas and stuff in there too. For years, I worked there. Then I've also worked at Pizza Hut and Pizza Plus, and I don't know. I'm just not a big pizza fan unless it's a little personal pan or something. Yeah, Verbal, it's really easy to make those. You just need like a couple ingredients. I was shocked at how easy. I was like, I'm going to do that. Bangers is 3 meat, a new pizza place. Gave it to the hubby yesterday. Oh, I've never heard of that. I worked at a pizza place when I was in high school. Yeah, I learned to make pizzas at the video store I worked at. And we made subs and we had hot dogs and chili. We made calzones. We had to make homemade dough, mix it up, make it into dough balls, roll some of it out for thin crust pizza. Oh my gosh. It was a lot of work. So you'd be trying to run the video counter, checking out DVDs and all this and that, answering people's questions, and having to run over to the kitchen and try to cook at the same time. And it got quite busy in there. But I enjoyed it. I actually enjoyed it, except for the freaks that come in there. You know, people were always asking me what movies to watch and all this, and I was always helping people because when the movies would come in, I would watch them before they went out on the shelf. And then you got these freaks that would come and ask you about the adult room. Oh, very merry. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. The sweetest lady on YouTube. Thank you. I wasn't too sweet at the beginning of this stream. Oh well. Sorry about that, guys, but I just get mad. I can't stand someone to be disrespectful like that. I'm sick of it. But anyways, I said my piece. Whatever. Anyways, thank you again, very Mary. The Queen says, Cece, you got called the sweetest lady on YouTube. Well, I have my moments where I'm not sweet, but it takes a lot to make me that way. Bangers are the best damn sausages. Will says, I get them at the Euro market here. I have never heard of that, guys. Bye, Queen C. Have a good day, hun. I got to get my day started too. If I'm going to clean the chicken coop out today, I got to do it before it rains. It looks like it may rain. I dread doing it. The chickens are not wanting to come out of the lot when I go over there anymore. If they think I'm going to be gathering eggs, I try to get them all into the trampoline run because, you know, you have to lock them in there. That psycho rooster, he would kill me if I went inside that coop with him. I'm trying to decide what to do, like incubate some eggs or let the hens hatch some. If I let the hens hatch them, I risk the chance that Sonny might kill them. I don't know how he would act around the chicks. So I don't know what to do. The Queen said, if you get a rooster, you need to get if you want one that's not mean, get like a Polish rooster. They got the crazy hairdo. They're really laid back and docile. I didn't pick Sonny, unfortunately. He picked me. He just started coming to my house, and he was fine. He's always been a little bit mean, but he was fine till he went through sexual maturity. And he kind of changed after I found him half dead in the yard one day. Still have no idea what happened to him. It looked like someone beat the shit out of him, to be honest, or hit a car or something. But anyways, his attitude changed, and especially after he got put in with those hens. I mean, he does a good job protecting them. He's just very aggressive over them. Now, Annabelle, the goat, she hates Sonny because he attacked her. Every time he's up close to the fence and she's standing over there with me, she's rearing her head down like, bring it, Rooster, I'm going to kick your butt. Oh, my goodness. He's over there yelling right now. I can hear him. He gets to going when those hens go in there and lay eggs. He starts making all kinds of crazy noises. So do the hens. You remember that day, Lovable Rogue? Yeah. I had to get that guy that knew about chickens, and Mark worked with him, to come and look at him, and he actually lifted up Sonny's tail and blew air up his butt. He didn't stick his mouth directly on Sonny's butt, but just blew. And that's how they get their adrenaline rushing back. And that, I believe that saved his life. And that guy told me putting that heat lamp on Sonny, because he was in shock, I believe, really, really saved his life, keeping him warm. I cried my eyes out. I thought he was going to die. I just ran across that video the other day. It popped up, and I went and watched it. I mean, he looked dead in that box. Mel thought for sure Sonny was going to die. She's like, he rose up like Jesus. Anyways, guys, I'm going to get off here. I hope you all have a great day. I'm going to go mess around my funny farm after I get some things done here first. I'm going to make some breakfast, and I'm going to try to do the rest of my funny farm video. It's going to be a day on the funny farm. I'm going to show y'all what I do all day long when I'm over there. Cece, I was so happy to see Annabelle get over her anger from the other day. I know, Chrissy. It's like she really got mad because I sprayed that stuff on her. But I had to. The bugs are really bad over there. I actually got to take that spray back over there with me. I'm going to spray it inside of her shed and stuff. There was a lot of gnats in there. She's got clean hay and stuff. I was surprised at all the bugs in there. But she's really going to get mad when she has her hooves trimmed. I've been putting it off because I know she's going to really hate that. And I don't want her to dislike me over that. So I think I'm just going to let Mark and his friend do it. And I'm not going to take part in it because I'm afraid she'll hold it against me. Because she's not going to like it. She's probably never had her hooves trimmed. And it'll only take a second. And it does not hurt her at all. But anyways, y'all have a great day. Thanks again, Will and Very Mary, for the super chats. I appreciate that, guys. And thank you all for chatting and listening to my rant early this morning. Sorry about that, but, I've been really frustrated about that situation. But I feel a lot better, and I'm over it. And you know what? Just move on. I'll just move on. But anyways, I love y'all. Have a blessed day. Peace. Be kind. Bye, faithful one. Again, I hope you had a great birthday, girl.